Hey everyone, today we're going to dive into a really powerful idea, one that kind of flips our whole culture's obsession with success on its head. It's all about choosing faithfulness over fame, and you'll see how making that one shift can quiet down so much of our anxiety and really light up our true purpose. So let's get right into it. So, let me just start by asking you a really direct question, and I want you to be honest with yourself here. What has worry ever actually solved for you? Seriously, think about all the time you've spent, maybe late at night, just turning a problem over and over in your mind. Did it ever fix it? The truth is, worry talks a big game, but it never delivers a solution. Yeah, it's pretty clear it hasn't solved much of anything, right? Worry is just, it's noise. It's this loud, obnoxious chatter in our heads that tricks us into thinking we're being productive. But really, it's just a thief, stealing our peace and our time. You know, this isn't some new age idea. This exact question was asked 2,000 years ago, and the answer is still exactly the same. Worry doesn't add a single thing to your life. It only takes. It drains your energy, it kills your creativity, and it steals your joy. It literally only subtracts. I mean, just look at the two paths you can take here. It's a night and day difference. On one side, worry just sucks the life right out of you. It makes your problems look like massive, unclimbable mountains. But if you shift your focus to God's will, wow, that's like rocket fuel for your heart. It magnifies the solution, not the problem, and brings this incredible sense of peace and clarity. You get to choose which voice you listen to. And we have to be clear, worry isn't just a bad mood. It's actually dangerous. It's a spiritual distraction that completely paralyzes you. Think about the Israelites standing at the edge of the Red Sea. They got so worried, they actually said it would be better to go back to being slaves in Egypt. That's what worry does. It's so twisted, it can convince you that your cage is safer than your freedom. Okay, so if we're going to tune out all that noise from worry, what do we replace it with? Well, that brings us to our next big idea. And it means we have to completely redefine what success even looks like. From the time we're little kids, the world is constantly shouting this one question at us, right? Who's number one? Who's the best, the fastest, the richest? It's this never-ending race, this constant competition to climb to the top of some scoreboard that's always changing anyway. But God? He's not even looking at that scoreboard. He's not interested. The question he's asking is from a completely different playbook. It's not, did you win? It's, were you faithful? It's not, did you beat everybody else? It's, did you do the best you could with what I gave you? So what even is faithfulness? It's actually really simple. It's giving your absolute best with the gifts and circumstances you've been given. It's not about the size of the result. It's about the heart behind the effort. It's about playing for an audience of one, not for the applause of the crowd. And this is exactly why comparison is such a trap. It's a total joy killer. God may have made you to be a strong, beautiful oak tree, but if you spend your whole life wishing you were a mango tree, you're going to completely miss the unique purpose he gave you. The goal isn't to be like someone else, it's to be faithfully you. This really brings us right to the heart of it all. It's this conscious choice, faithfulness over fame. 2. That's the number of tiny coins that a poor widow put into the temple offering. While all the rich guys were making a big show of dropping in huge sums of money, Jesus pointed her out. He said she gave more than all of them. Why? Because they gave out of their extra, but she gave everything she had, her best. See, God doesn't measure the amount. He measures the heart and the sacrifice. He measures faithfulness. David's life is the perfect roadmap for this. His greatness wasn't born the day they put a crown on his head. No way. It was forged out in the lonely fields when nobody was watching. He was faithful taking care of sheep. He was tested fighting off lions and bears when there was no audience to clap for him. And that secret faithfulness is what qualified him for the throne. God promotes what's been proven in private. And that's really the bottom line, isn't it? Fame is loud, but it's temporary. It fades. But faithfulness? That echoes forever. One is for a moment on earth. The other is for eternity in heaven. Okay, so that's all great. But what about when you're just in pain? When you're not chasing anything, you're just trying to survive. Well, even in those dark seasons, there's a deeper story being written. Your pain has a purpose. I mean, you just have to look at Joseph's story. It's unbelievable. He's betrayed by his own family, sold as a slave, And then for doing the right thing, he's thrown in a prison and completely forgotten. It looked like his life was over. But here's the thing. That prison wasn't a punishment. It was preparation. It was the training ground that shaped him into the leader who would save an entire nation. God never wastes our pain. This is one of the most beautiful verses, I think. Just let this sink in for a second. Every tear you've ever cried, God has seen it. He's collected it. He's written it down in his book. Your struggle is not invisible. Your pain is not meaningless. In fact, your tears are like seeds for your future strength. So in those moments where it feels like too much, you have to remember this incredible truth. You were never designed to carry the full weight of your battles alone. Your job is to stand in faith. His job is to win the fight. The battle belongs to God. And all of this, the faithfulness, the purpose, even the pain, it all leads us to this final, amazing truth. No matter where you find yourself right now, God is not done with your story. His plan always includes the promise of more. And look, this isn't just some nice quote you put on a coffee mug. This is a divine guarantee. The God who spun the stars into existence has plans specifically for you. And they are good plans, plans filled with hope. Your current circumstances are not your final destination. But, and this is a big but, here's the challenge. When God promised the Israelites this incredible new land, most of the spies came back and said, "We look like grasshoppers in our own eyes." They weren't defeated by giants out there. They were defeated by the smallness they saw inside themselves. You cannot step into the more God has for you if you keep agreeing with that voice of limitation. So how do you get ready for it? Well, it comes down to these 4 things. You have to believe God's promise more than you believe your problems. You have to act with discipline every single day. You've got to surround yourself with people who pull you up, not drag you down. And finally, you have to speak it. Declare what God has promised until his voice is louder than your fear. God has written your life with an incredible purpose, and believe me, he is not finished yet. The question isn't whether more is coming for you. The real question is, are you ready to step into it? Your story is so far from over. In fact, it's just getting good.